I'd like to welcome you all to your health education channel. Today's episode we are going to deliberate on is about egg. The question is eating of egg bad or good? Well, there are certain people from certain quarter that say that eating of egg is bad. What's the rationale gave to us? Well, the rationale is that egg contains cholesterol, and cholesterol clogs the arteries of the heart and gives us heart problem. Well, that's correct. Egg contains a lot of cholesterol, and cholesterol clogs the artery of the heart and it can give us heart problem. But the question I keep asking people like that is that because the bath water that we use to bath the baby is dairy, we should throw out the water together with the baby? No, we're not going to do that. We have to keep the baby because the baby is actually good. We have to keep it and throw away the bath water, and that's what it's going to be. But there's certain thing that they probably fail to know, that egg contains nutritional values and it has two components in it. The first component is the white part and the second component is the yellow part, which we call yolk. So I'm going to make analysis of this and I want you to give your rapt attention to it so that you can make the right judgment in answering the question, is eating of egg good or bad? Please stay tuned. Do not go nowhere. This is the analysis of the nutritional value that contains in the egg. Just like I said, an egg contains two components. The first component is the yolk, which is the yellow part, and is majorly cholesterol. And the second part, which is the second component, is the white egg, and is majorly protein. Well, first of all, let us take a look at the nutrients contained in the cholesterol, the yolk. Well, it contains vitamins A, D, E, K, which are fat-soluble vitamins. But what are the beneficial effects of vitamin A? Actually, vitamin A is good for the vision. It improves the vision. You can see clearly, and it's a nutrient for your eye. Then vitamin D is the absorption of calcium and magnesium. Vitamin E is an antioxidant that actually pick up all the free radicals that may actually left behind that can cause diseases like cancer. And also, it helps in the repairing and maintenance of the skin. Also, there is vitamin K, which is good in the case you have a cut, so that you don't bleed to death. Vitamin K will come to your rescue and put a blood clot there so that you do not bleed to death. Then we have something called immunoglobulin, and this immunoglobulin is the immune system. It gives us immune system that is prevent us from having any infection. Just like the pandemic we just went through now, it develops antibody for us so that we do not have any infection. It's like an antibiotic for us. Well, we also have vitamin B12, which also prevents megaloblastic anemia, and also it helps in the creation of new blood and also maintenance of the nerves and help in the production of energy. Then we also have folate. Folate is actually very good, especially for the pregnant women. Why? It's good for their baby so that they will not develop a condition we call spina bifida, which we call neutral tube defect. So, for example, if a baby is deficient of folic acid or folate, actually they can have a problem with the spinal cord and the nerve. They will not fully develop and they are not going to be closing when they're supposed to close while inside the womb of their mother. So this folate will prevent that. Then we have phospholipids, which actually help the membranes. It helps as a barrier, not just to allow anything into the cell. It does not allow just anything to come out or go inside the cell. Then we also have calcium. So calcium is good for the bones and other processes in the body. Then choline. Choline is very good for the synthesis of acetylcholine. Acetylcholine is a neurotransmitter that actually controls and regulates the memory and the brain, and also prevents Alzheimer. Then we have cirrhosis due to alcohol, that is fatty liver that actually has some kind of problem. So it prevents all those kind of things from happening. So then also this cholesterol or many other things also that we have in the body are made up of cholesterol. That's another advantage of the yolk. For example, we have many hormones that are being made up of cholesterol. The about the bile for fat emulsification also is made up of cholesterol. Then we have insulin in the body and many other things. Now, one interesting part of cholesterol is that the body actually can produce it even without eating cholesterol from the food. The body can produce 75%. The food we eat also can produce like 25%. But God is so good that if our body, or we couldn't get it from the food at all, the body would take over and pick up the major part of production of it. So the body can actually produce the 100% of cholesterol. But if the body, the food that we get cholesterol from it, say we get at 50%, then the body will step down and produce the remaining 50%. So we have to thank God for making it possible for us. And these are the things that we get as a nutritional value in the cholesterol, that is the yolk part of the egg that we are talking about. And there are so many other things. Because of time, we cannot elaborate or tell you what are the nutritional value we can get from the yolk or part of the egg. Now let's go to the second component, and that is the white egg. The white egg majorly contains protein, just like I said. That's the most nutrition. And we all know what protein does for the body. It helps for the building block for all the tissues, organs, and all structural body functions. It's through protein that does it. So we can see the value or nutritional value of protein there. Apart from that, we also have vitamin B2, vitamin B3, which are very good in the cellular metabolism of the carbohydrate into simple sugar like glucose. Yes, in fact, it's also involved in the energy production as well. Then we also have magnesium, a lot of magnesium in the protein white part of the egg. We have a lot of potassium as well, which are good for the heart. They keep down the blood pressure and relax the muscles of the heart so that they can function very well, effectively. Well, although there is one particular thing in the white part of the egg, we call it avidin, which is not good for us. Why do we say it's not good for us? Well, it's because it blocks synthesis of biotin. And biotin is the one that actually maintains the growth and the maintenance of our hair, of our nail, and of our skin. Because of biotin, if you don't have biotin, definitely we're going to have hair loss, which we call alopecia. But this biotin prevents alopecia so that everything can be working normally. So good is very good for nail and skin, and also for our hair, for the growth and repair of it. So, but one good thing about avidin is that before it can block the synthesis of biotin, actually you have to eat up to like maybe 20 eggs. And who is going to eat 20 eggs in a day? So if you eat like maybe 2 or 4 maximum egg, it cannot have any effect or block the biotin synthesis for us, so that our hair, our nail, our skin will be all fine and be well nourished, so that we don't have alopecia, and the nail will be refreshed, and also the skin will be pliable. Now that we have known the side effect of, the nutritional value in the egg now, both the first component and the second component, now we can ask the question, is eating egg good or bad? Well, to summarize everything from all the nutritional value that we get right now, we can see that those people who are cholesterol disease compromised, like those who are diabetic patients, or like CVD patient, that is cardiovascular disease like heart problem, they should be cautious in eating egg. They have to eat the egg at the point that it will not raise their cholesterol level, so that it does not cause any heart problem for them. It will not clog their arteries of the heart and cause problem for them. So, but how about those who are not cholesterol disease compromised? Yes, they can eat egg as they like, because it will not have any much effect on them, but they still also need to be very careful. They do everything in moderation. So by doing that, it will help them, to use the nutritional value contained in the egg to nourish their body. So these are the points that we have for you, and you'll be able to answer the question for yourself and make the right choice or right judgment as to eating of egg, whether it is bad or is good. So I have a friend. I would like to introduce him to you. His name is called Waldemar. He's one of the best YouTuber in the continent of Africa. As a matter of fact, he knows the nutritional value of eating egg. Actually, he demonstrated this eating of egg and his love for egg when he paid a visit to Ethiopia, where he ate Ethiopian breakfast containing egg. Now I want you to watch this next video and see things for yourself. Enjoy it.
Okay, so which one do we start with?
Let's start with the one on the left, right next to Nahum.
All right, okay.
Right over here.
This one is gonna be called chapchapsa. This is a special type.
Can I say chop chop?
Chapchapsa.
Chop chop sa.
Chap chap sa.
Chop chop sa. Okay.
Chapchapsa.
All right. Chop chop.
Chap chap.
Okay.
You gotta do that as Kista when you do the chapchapsa, okay?
All right. And then we go the next one. No, but what is this made of?
So this is like tortilla. It's made like tortilla. You know, it has flour and everything, and then they fry it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then this also has eggs on top. This is the special chapchapsa. It also has red peppers and
pepper.
kibe. Kibe is butter. Our
Ethiopian butter.
Ethiopian butter is completely different from any other butter, and it's so good.
Fresh.
All right, fresh. So check this out.
I just can't wait, man.
How about you take the bread right here?
No, that's it. Bread is normal. This is bread. I think we have this bread too in Ghana, so I don't want to know about this. Forget about
But
this.
you gotta eat it with the bread.
I'm gonna eat it. Don't worry. I want to know. What about this one? What is this
Okay.
one?
So this one is my favorite thing. This is from like Dredoa kind of thing. This is called fatira. Fatira has cheese in the middle, and then it's like same thing as with flour, but it's made in a special way. It has kibe, same thing, and then it also has eggs inside of this. This is their special sauce that comes with this, like a special type of oil. Delicious with this.
Wow.
This is a different way. If you go Dredoa, they love potatoes and fatira. Just know that. Your boy is gonna give you that good
No way.
Round number two. Round number two. You feel me? Gusha number two, baby. Here it comes.
Take your time, bro. Take your time. Take your time.
Ethiopian Airlines, baby. Touchdown. It has arrived safely. Tell me that's not amazing. Look at that silence. Look at that silence. Look at that silence. Can you hear that silence?
All you need is Ethiopian breakfast.
I'm telling you.
Wow. Can I go again?
Yeah.
Yes, please. This time you gotta feed him though. You gotta feed him though.
No, let me go again before I feed him. I'm not gonna feed him right now. I love this, man. Wow. Addis Ababa, I'm coming back again. This is my 4th time in Ethiopia, man, and I'm gonna come back again. I want to build a house in Ethiopia.
Yeah. Looking for a wife?
Bro, let me feed you, eh?
Yeah, please.
Let me feed you. I love this. I love it. Wow.
That's my favorite thing in the world.
Really?
So this is like in Dorado, it's hot weather.
Viewers, if you like the content of this video and want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to turn on your push notification. Don't forget to like this video and comment so I can get your feedback. Thank you for tuning in to the Health Education Channel.